Hey, it's JC and welcome back. This week's video is on the climate change rally that occurred in Melbourne in late September of 2019. I was lucky enough to head out and shoot it, and I shot with my Ricoh GR because I love this little thing, and my Leica M9 with the 40mm. So the idea was basically go out and shoot the rally and capture some of the vibe and the energy, whether your politics agrees or not. It's good to take the opportunity to go and shoot a rally and to really understand that people power means something, whether you agree or not. I'm not saying you do, but whatever. Yeah, it was really fun. I had a great time shooting, and I thought I captured the vibe pretty well. And yeah, here's some of the shots. So here's my little combo, is what I shoot with, the 40mm Minolta on the M9 and the 28 GR3. I shot this one, pretty much left it at 125th and about f4 to f5.6 and left the ISO on auto because I'm lazy, but it enabled me just to shoot, pretty free flowing. About 90% of the images that I kept of using this camera, 90% of them were shot zone focus at about 1 meter ish. So at about here, give or take. Let's see if I can make it focus on this, and it's not going to. That's fine. The cool thing is, the reason why I like this combo is the colors off the sensor are relatively similar, even though the old M9 here is a CCD and we've got newer CMOS in this guy here. I think, relatively speaking, colors is relatively similar. The only thing I really had to change was sometimes a little bit of contrast and drop a couple of the reds on the off the Ricoh. But that's about it really. I really just kind of tried to shoot and get down on the ground and shoot as much as I could. Some pretty cool stuff. There was a choir, a marching band, which was really cool. Bunch of people with megaphones. There's this one kid who was really charismatic, and he was shouting, "Show me what democracy looks like," and the crowd behind him, he had about 30 people, and they were just like dancing and having a good time behind him and chanting back, "This is what democracy looks like." This is what democracy looks like. Show me what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like. Show me what democracy looks like. Whether you agree or not, that's a really cool vibe, and this kid must have been like, I don't know, maybe 17 or something, and it's really cool to see kids and the majority of the rally was kids, probably high school-ish, and seeing them be democratic and seeing them try to change something, whether you agree or not. I think it's really good, and it's good for people to protest peacefully, and yeah, it's just really fun to shoot. I've shot a couple of other protests before. I shot the equality rights protest in Melbourne a couple of years back, and then probably 2 or 3 years ago I shot the Women's March in New York City, which was hands down crazy, insane. There was about 100,000 people at the rally in Melbourne, and yeah, crazy busy, but also really fun. Yeah, we basically went in this cool little circle around the city, and I just tried to capture some of the action. So here's the rest of the photos for your viewing pleasure. It was a phenomenal time. It was super hot, ironically, a climate change rally on a day that was unusually hot in Melbourne. What are you going to do? Melbourne in September, I guess. It was a great turnout. There was a lot of energy. It was really positive. The crowd was, really good. The police didn't bother the crowd too much. They kind of just let us do what we were doing. Yeah, I mean, I found that it was better to get down on the ground with the crowd. I noticed that there were quite a lot of photographers standing up, trying to zoom down into the crowd, and quite a number of people waiting for the crowd to come to them. Whereas for me, I felt that the shots that I got were good because I was in the crowd. I was able to navigate around and move around, partly because I've shot a couple of protests before, so I kind of know that people walk in waves. So if you kind of hop between the different waves of people, you can kind of wait for the people to come to you, spy someone that looks interesting and jet around them and wait for them to come. That was kind of interesting. I did notice quite a few Leica shooters, which is good. Hey, Leica shooters, how you doing? But otherwise it was really fun. I would highly recommend it. If you haven't shot a protest, it's just chaotic and you're just running around a lot and trying to shoot interesting things. I shot about 140 frames and I was about 80 keepers, which is pretty good for me, because most of the time my shots are pretty crap. So I was very happy with that ratio. Very happy indeed. That's it for this week. Not that I'm on the weekly vlog thing, but just trying to get some more content out there for you guys. That's it. Leave me a comment if you enjoyed it. If your politics suggests that these damn kids should have just been in school, let them protest. It's important. That's it from me. See you in the next video. That's it.